Stars won't shine if you're not mine forever. My darling baby, your sparkling eyes bring joy to my mystic heaven forever.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Maffett Podcast. Mr. Crew with me, we got
Rahmani,
16th Wonder, Flip Baller, and your boy Baller's gon' ball. Man, how everybody doing today, man? What's today? Sunday, damn. This how you know these work days get to me, man. Days losing track of time. But how y'all weekend been, man?
it's been good. It's been chilling.
Chilling?
Yeah. It's chill. My homegirl ran 10 miles today.
Okay.
Ran that joint in not record time, but she beat her original time, which is good.
That is.
And then there was a lady out there who broke the national record, world record for the 10 mile for a woman.
Wow.
She ran that joint in 49 minutes.
Damn.
Her mile pace was 5 minutes a mile.
Oh, she was moving, man.
And then there was a guy who ran it in 45 minutes, and his mile pace was like 4:32. I was like, damn, bro. I would have had a brain aneurysm running that fast.
Bruh, I would have been dying, hacking up the lung out there.
Yeah.
Trying to keep up with them, bruh. Nah, shouts out to them, though, because running ain't easy.
Do they give you anything like when you finish?
I mean, because you got to think those races be like for fun. No, they like for causes.
Oh,
so
okay.
like, it's not like it's somebody just like, yeah, I want, put together this race. Just go ahead and give me the bread. Nah, it's like some of them be like, I did a 5K in January. That was for like disabled vets.
Okay.
And I think the Cherry Blossom Festival is for, I think, housing. It's like something like that. But they raised like $12 million off that joint.
That's good.
It was so many people there, bro. Like that, the starting line, just to even start, they had to start it in waves because it was like hundreds of thousands of people. It was a lot of people, bro.
Damn.
That's tough, though.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's some good shit. Well, shit. But starting off with a good note, let's get into some more hilarious topics. Not really hilarious, but just some odd things going on in this world, bro. Like, y'all heard what happened at the church?
Talking with Marvin Sapp.
Yeah, bro. Like,
Where was that located? Like, was that in Atlanta? Was that in DC?
I don't have no idea.
Where did Marvin Sapp do that? No, I'll go keep talking. I'll look it up.
I think what they said was that that was like an old video from a while back. So like it wasn't like recent, but somebody found it and brought it back.
That's crazy, though.
That's what I heard.
Isn't it crazy how videos will resurface from like years ago? Cause I swear it'd be like endless stuff that will happen, but like it's now coming out until like, so it's just damn. It's crazy how many things are like.
July 2024. He was in Baltimore.
Oh damn.
That's wild. So it wasn't that long ago. It was like, yeah.
Gonna say you gotta make sure you delete everything.
Hey, bro.
Delete videos.
You gotta make people sign NDAs when they go to the church.
Hey, bro, nah, for real.
But what y'all think about that though? Like, I said that he wanted his people to donate $40,000, which means he wanted $20 from each person that was in attendance and those that was watching online. So what do y'all think about that?
To me, I was like, it seemed like some like robbery. Like
Nah,
like you can try to rob. Close the doors.
Nah, for real. Like, I mean, like that's what's wrong with a lot of churches nowadays. It's like, it's so much like demand with them. Like, yeah, you're a part of our community, but now you gotta pay that tax, and it's like, it'd be so many like church scandals I be hearing about like pastors running away with hella bread on people. So it's like, it keeps adding on to the file, bro.
Like, man, I'm just trying to come here to get the good word, man. You trying to tax me.
Like, imagine that was your first day going to that church. Like, your man's invited you to the church.
A goddamn homeless person walking in just trying to say he got no money. They're like, hey, bro, you got to come up with something.
Like, he not leaving until we get that 20.
I think that's just so wild to me. Like, I don't know. I feel like the church, you got to go through so many loops and bounds just to reap the benefits of church community. Like, you can give $20 and now, like, that's just $20. But, like, say if you just wanted to fucking have a funeral there, you want to have your wedding there, you just want to do anything at the church. It's, when's the last time you paid tithes? When's the last time you did this? When's the last time you did that? Or even better yet, you'll sit there and be like, Pastor, you know, I done tied y'all $3,000 over the past 2 years. I'm low, my light bill is low. You think y'all can give me some money for my light bill? It's kind of like, I don't think that's how the Lord, I don't think that's how it works. This is basically a donation for the house, not your house, for this house. So I don't know. The church has just always been, especially the black church. I don't know. It's just like the black church is always just so like they just be finessing and getting over on people, bro. Like it's just wild. Sooner or later they about to be handing out prayer packages. They about to start calling hotline niggas like, yo, for $200 you can get an unlimited prayer package. Yeah. No, I don't know. I wonder where he's going. Where like he's going for that because I heard he been getting like threats and like people been really like upset with that.
Okay, I ain't know that.
Yeah, I ain't know he was getting threats too.
Yeah, it was like he was getting threats. People was like, yo, why are you doing that? Like forcing people to pay. Like people come to get the word, not to necessarily give money to your church. And at the end of the day, it's like we don't even know where the money's really going.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know.
People are already going through hardships and stuff, so like I don't know. Him doing that was kind of wild to me.
And the church was a mega church.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't a mega church like some convention, but it's just like, what are you raising $40,000 for? And at the end of the day, I didn't know that you had $40,000. I feel like if I raised $40,000 and I was going to go for a cause, then I think that there should be pictures of me doing said cause.
Yeah.
Like if I'm raising $100,000 for the homeless, I should be out there with the homeless. And you should see the correlation between me getting money and homeless. But you said $40,000 and then we don't. We just think that you out here making music. Yeah, that's just a lot of money, bro. $40,000 is a lot of fucking money.
And it's crazy too because like people online was like trying to guess like the Rolex because he had like this nice ass Rolex on his bruh. That shit costs hella bread.
Like that's your 40 bands right there.
Like no bullshit.
Now this gonna sound crazy to me, but is Marvin Sapp he a singer?
Like a gospel singer.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Got you. Okay, so he just do like he don't preach or nothing. He just make the music.
Yeah.
So how does the record industry work for people like that?
To be honest with you, I haven't really like. I don't know if this is bad or anything for me, but like I haven't really delved deep into my gospel. Like I know my more popular songs, but like,
but I think I'm more so like trying to understand. Like Kurt Franklin has got to be selling the same amount of music as probably DMX was at one point. Like I'm just saying, like Stomp and all those other sites. So like, does a percentage of his money go to a church? And if so, that's a big ass percentage. Why should anybody have to be paying tithes if Kurt Franklin's percentage is going to a church? I'm just trying to figure out how that
is true.
How people that are in the gospel realm. Like, what is that money really? Like, is it going to them?
Yeah,
or is it going back to, because it's a gospel? Is it technically going back to the church because it's for God, because it's gospel? Or is it being used for their own? Like, you know what I'm saying? Do I sound a little wrong?
Like, brother, this money is going to a house that the Lord wanted me to have.
You know, a lottery ticket. When Mike Evans was playing the pastor, he was like, "This is the house the Lord wanted me to have." And everybody started showing him love. But like, I just wonder, like, where all those gospel singers, like, what they be doing with their money, and does the money go to them, or is it like, well, this is for guys, should it go back into the church or like church practices? Like, how does that work?
They be pocketing that shit.
Yeah,
I be seeing a nigga with Gucci and Louis Vuitton.
Man, my pastor was one of the first pastors with a Tesla. I remember it was supposed to be a time where you didn't even see Teslas. Like it was like if you saw one, it was like, damn, like that's a Tesla. Now they just, it's
like a little Cybertruck.
Yeah, now it's like how Cybertrucks are. Yeah. But this man, I was like, they got a black Tesla. I didn't know they had that. I didn't get that. What are you doing?
Doesn't that seem suspicious?
It seems very suspicious. What do y'all think about like tithing and just paying in general? When was the last time when y'all go to church, y'all used to pay tithes, y'all used to like put money in a collection plate?
I remember it would be times where I would get like invited to a church. Now, of course, I would bring cash to me just in case because it's like, of course, I wouldn't like give an offering, but sometimes it'd be like, yeah, where did that $5 go for real? And it's like, damn, I be seeing the same pastor go to the Louis store. It's like, oh yeah, some nice ass scarf right here. I'm like, damn.
The last time I've been to a church, that was like, I don't remember which year it was, but it was like a New Year's, sort of thing.
Those New Year's revivals.
Yeah, I ain't doing it now. I'm sorry.
Was it like one of the churches? It was in PG.
It's I be forgetting the name of the jump, but it's like real. It's close to us.
Mount Ena.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
I
the
went to
church.
that jump.
Yeah, I got baptized at Mount Ena.
For real?
Yeah, I did. That church makes money, bro. Yeah, I remember I went one year when they did they New Year's thing, and they had the damn devil. That boy was motherfucking on a zip like a harness joint. he was coming down, and the pastor like fake like he was a boxer and punched the devil out of the sky. I said, these motherfuckers got whole stunt people in this joint. What? Come on now, we gotta stop this and get back to the basic word. But I just think that's just crazy, and I also think just about this whole like. I think I'm just to kind of flip it a little bit. Like I just think about how like people just really use religion as a means to like kind of like save their careers or like kind of like make themselves like even more relevant. Like I just think back to like that Kanye stuff, like how Kanye like would like act the fool, and all of a sudden he be like, "I'm bringing back Sunday service." Like Sunday service was like his end all. Like this is gonna be like gonna help me, or he'll be like, "Oh, time to drop a gospel album." Now I just did too much time to drop a gospel album. But what do y'all think? I mean, I know he's been doing like a whole lot of stuff. But like, what do y'all think about his recent like just shenanigans? Well, maybe that's his recent events.
So I remember seeing something. Somebody was like, "Wasn't he a pastor just not too long?" Now he talks about I'm evil, wearing a black KKK suit and everything. I was like, bro, I don't know. Kanye just be helped, man.
I think like something might actually be mentally wrong with Kanye, man. And it's like, you know, when it's like you have so much like going on for you reach like your peak, like you top of the world type shit, and it's like that, you know, that fame could like drive somebody crazy. I feel like he's like in that state of like fame driving him crazy, because it's like, where did all this like come from for real?
I feel like it's been there though. It's just now just being like even more extreme. I
mean, me personally, every time I seen like Kanye, like back then, at least you know back then, it was always like, you know, of course it's like, oh yeah, I'm the best, you know. And of course, like, you know, he always gives a good word. Like he believes in God and all that. But now it's like, I've never seen like the side of him where he's like, I love Hitler. Like, I ain't never see that coming.
That's you can't see that one.
Like, it's like, okay, all right, hold on now. This kind of giving mad scientists right there.
You can't say George Bush don't care about black people and then a couple years later be like, I like Trump.
Come on, bro. Like come on, bro.
Hell Hitler. Well, the KKK wasn't all that bad.
Like, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like he don't got nobody like in his circle that's going to tell him like, Kanye, you wrong, or you know what I'm saying, like point out to him that he doing some wild shit.
Yeah. And that's, boy, nigga, Ye should have been got punched in his motherfucking face. Like, somebody should have been really, like, fuck this nigga. I feel like there's too many people that just let that man say what he want, do what he want. Or, like, I'm pretty sure there's people that have challenged him, and people that challenge him just get fired. Or just they just get outcast.
I was just about to mention, like, I don't know if y'all seen that clip, but it was, like, some of the black dude from TMZ, that one time where he actually, like...
checked him.
Yeah, he checked him. I was like, that job was kind of satisfying to see. It was, like, finally... somebody's like stepping up to this nigga and telling him like, nigga, you wildin', and
because people don't do it. Like Charlamagne would do it sometimes, but I feel like when Charlamagne did it, it was kind of like haste. Because I remember like looking back at when he was on Breakfast Club, but like everything he said in Breakfast Club was kind of accurate. So it was always, and that's the thing with Ye that's so interesting, is that the points that he's making are pretty valid points. Like he's not all the way off. Not like the Hitler stuff. Yeah, that's just wrong. But I'm saying like back in the day, if he's talking about how like the Yeezys are more influential, or it's just as influential as Jordans, and everybody looked at him like he was crazy. He got a point. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't deny that. We can't deny that his musical style or what he does, it's emulated all through music. I mean, you got people making whole albums just based off one Kanye song. Like Travis Scott's most recent album literally sounds like Carnival. Or even Playboy Cardi with his stuff. It's like, it kind of sounds similar as far as beats production as what Ye was doing on, what's that Ye and Ty Dolla $ign? What was that called? That's that album.
You talking about the little...
Ye Dollar. It was like something like
this. The name of it.
But like I was saying, we can't like not mention that like a lot of people, him having different phases. I was like how Tyler has like different phases or his eras and clothes and everything he was doing. So I just think that that's just interesting. But I think that now is just kind of getting too much.
Yeah,
and I feel like you don't have to do that extreme to just say what you're trying to say. Because you make good points. Like people, you keep putting all these people on and people keep finessing you. Stop putting motherfuckers on.
Yeah.
like
for real.
you a grown man. And you obviously have shown that you could do it yourself. You've been making shoes. You're a billionaire. You've been making music when people said you couldn't make music. You've been doing it. If you keep getting upset with the lack of frustration of people not being able to do stuff, then stop wanting them to do stuff.
I'll never forget that one video where it was him and Chance the Rapper. I guess Chance the Rapper tried to say something, and he was just like, "Your music flopped, so sit down and shut the fuck up," or some shit like that. I was like, "Hey, bro."
Even if he's right, nigga, don't talk to me like that. I'm a grown ass man. I already didn't like Chance the Rapper, but that's when I really didn't like Chance the Rapper. I was like, hey, bro, I don't care who you are.
Yeah,
you're not about to talk to me like that in front of all these people. You didn't have to do that. Like, that's just 4K, crazy. Bro. That's and that's always going to be stick with him. And Chance ain't never been right after that, too.
He be dropping like little shit here and there, but it's not the same.
Yeah, it's not the same.
It's not.
But yeah, no. What do y'all? Did y'all watch the DJ Academics interview?
Not like I ain't watched the full thing.
To be honest, I don't think I could watch the full thing for because it's like just the approach of it was just like, all right, bro. It's like I can already tell it's about to be foolishness. I don't even want to like entertain it.
And before he even like arrived with the whole KKK thing on, he had the iced out. What's that swastika? Yeah, he had the iced out swastika chain on before the interview and stuff started. It was like a video. I was like, I ain't even wasting my time. He already knows gonna be full of some wild shit.
I just feel like it's certain shit that's just like Kanye's at it again. So it's just like, all right, let me just.
It's just unacceptable for a black man to just be doing that. Like, I don't really understand your point purpose in wearing a KKK uniform outfit, and then to say that you are down and stand up for the rights of black people. It just doesn't make any sense. Like the whole. And you know how people say like how we took back the N-word? Like if you try to be like wearing the KKK is the outfit is like symbolic of us taking back that power. No, nigga, that's not like how that's not how that works. I don't even think if that is the point you're trying to make, that's not the way that you go about that. Right. Yeah. Like the most thing that you could do to like counteract that racism is you being a billionaire. Because you're not supposed to be a black billionaire. Like that's just not even what's supposed to be in the cards for black people. Yeah. The fact that you did that, you beat the system. You put people on to make millions. You beat the system. You don't need to sit there and wear a KKK outfit and go and just bash other people. You call people kids retarded on goddamn social media.
Going on 8 hour
Twitter rants talking about gay people, calling people using the F word. Like, come on, bro. You gotta stop. And the problem is, like you said, nobody checks them. Everybody just sits there and just like, oh yeah, it's yay. Man, you see the video where he was saying like, shut up before you get exiled.
Yeah.
Nah, I wish a nigga would tell me you gonna exile me. Motherfucker, who are you talking to?
So would y'all say like this is like the actual downfall of Kanye? Because it'd be lots of times.
I was gonna say like my bad, go ahead.
No, but I say it'd been lots of times where whatchamacallit, he's done some crazy shit, and it's like he bounced back from it. And it's like, do y'all really think this is something that he can like bounce back from?
Like,
absolutely.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, like with Kanye, like I be thinking to myself, like, how is he supposed to act when he got fans that will ride for him no matter what he do, no matter what he say? You know, he got money, he got, you know, all this stuff. He got fame, fortune, and everything. And like he can just, like I said, he can say whatever he want, and niggas won't check him about it. So it's just like, how else is he gonna act? He gonna move freely. Like, he don't got a care in the world.
It's crazy, bro.
I think it's crazy that his Twitter's never been restricted. Has it ever been restricted?
I don't think so.
No, he got banned and stuff before, but it's always like they came back. Yeah.
Because I remember Mariah Mills got banned for bashing Zion Williamson, and all she would just talk about how eight and how 9 ain't shit he is. And she's still banned from Twitter. This nigga talking about calling other kids kids retarded, talking about Nazis, talking about some slavery, and we should have been back in slavery. And this man still can get his Twitter back?
I mean, but you can say that about a lot of people. Because, like, it'd be, like, a lot of streamers who get banned for, like, slight shit. But then there'll be other streamers that be out there doing even more wilder shit on streams. So it's like, it's just the world we live in for what they allow for us to see and what they try to like block from us. It's weird, bro.
I was gonna say, like, I know we used to joke around and be like, hey, Kanye can do no wrong, but
that nigga doing wrong. Yeah, wrong is wrong. Yeah. I mean, but he's like you say, he got that fan base. Yeah. Like, that's loyal, that's been with him for a long time. And just like
graduation.
Yeah, so before graduation, college dropout. I know what you mean. Like, just they've been with him, and he's not. That's just not ever changing. And there's a lot of people that actually agree with his takes. It's actually probably more racist than there are people that aren't racist, or more homophobic people that are. You know what I mean? Like, there's like a lot more of them than there is
the minority.
Or at least if it's not that small group that are racist, just have the power to like do so much damage and influence so much, and it doesn't even like matter what us little people, quote unquote, have to do or say.
And like, he can't do no wrong. He made 808s. He made graduation. I'm
bro, it gotta get to a point, bro. It's like,
when are we gonna wake up?
Wake up!
Like, for real, like, if it was anybody else, bro, they would be crucified, bro. But shit, if they have like this sort of popularity and this sort of like amount of money, then it's like, okay, sure. But it's like, is that all it is in the world? In like the world, bro? It's like, if you got that level, you can just do anything you want, bro.
Hey, man, we give people that power though. Yeah, as fans, unfortunately, like, I do think that we really put celebrities on like this crazy pedestal, and that kind of is like really bad for us as viewers. And also bad for the artists themselves. Because I think, especially if you're already somebody, I feel like who, even if you watch like his old documentaries, like all he ever wanted to be was the greatest. Like, he wanted to be a star. Like, I feel like everybody you go into like wanted your art, wanted to be famous and have money. But like, I think his thing was always, I want to be famous and keep this fame at all costs. As much as he wants to say, like, I don't care about the fame, I don't care about this, obviously, nigga, you do. If you didn't care about the fame, you would just be in your house making beats all day. Yeah. You know, you would be making music. You would be all constantly doing stuff. You would be out here making clothes. You wouldn't be worried about who's going to help you with this. You wouldn't be sitting there wearing swastika chains if you really was down for the cause and was down for doing stuff just for the love of it, because people are actually, or you used to uplift people with your voice and your words. You obviously don't care about uplifting. All that, and now it's like all of that was fake.
Basically.
In my opinion. Now, your whole spaceships and your grind and all that, now it's like, well, what was it for? Yeah. If you did all that work, took all them no's just to get here and basically just shit on your race. And on a live stream, live platforms, that's crazy. And I know Ye probably gonna see this nigga mess with like answer Arrington. Who the F you think you talking to, boy? I will buy your whole existence, your whole life.
Act created by a freak. Y'all niggas some bitches, huh?
He will literally put us on the thing like, don't fuck with them. Unfollow them in everything you do. But I don't care. Somebody gotta say it. That's just horrible, bro. Nah. And the thing, that's just sad. I know I'm rapping because niggas know I love Ye. Like, that's my nigga. I was one of those people. He can't do no wrong in my eyes. But because the way that his words used to literally uplift me or make me feel confident in myself and my abilities, and just for you to sit there and for all the people who were kids listening to your music, who got up, got motivated, inspired, who literally you could say probably found some peace or faith to keep going through day to day, even when life got hard. They used your voice and your music as that. And for you to basically just shit on all those kids that really relied on you for some sense of like peace or comfort, and just to do that is kind of just like really disheartening.
Damn, bro. When you said that kind of reminded me of MJ a little bit. Like, I seen this one video of like this charity event, and basically Chris Paul was like, if you see that joint where he was like, if he missed a shot, y'all can get free J's. And he just locked in and started cashing them joints, bro. It's like, damn, bro.
It's like, at what point? Yeah. And it's not, like, come on, man. Y'all, is it that worth it? You can't take it with you.
Literally. It's like, why not give back to your community? Or why not give back to, like, your own people, for real? If you have, like, I mean, sometimes I understand why, but it's like, to their extent, it's like.
Yeah. And what people also got to understand is that people are just going to be further and further away. As in like people who were famous in like the 1920s, who you could arguably say like had Michael Jackson level fame in the 20s. We don't even know who they are now.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, everything comes to a point where you're popular, like you'll be remembered, but you're not going to be as remembered. Like Michael Jackson is remembered because of all the stuff that he's done, but there's going to be a time in the future where like he's not as remembered as how we remember him. You know what I mean? Like in 3005, no pun intended, but niggas ain't gonna be sitting there like, yo, this man Mike this, Mike that. It's not gonna be like that. Because in the 3005, it's gonna be another person that's just probably gonna be just as big. So it's kind of like why it's just that is just so.
I mean, now you got a point, because who the fuck listening to William Shakespeare, bro? Or like Beethoven or shit like that. I said William Shakespeare. Beethoven.
No, but seriously, like Shakespeare is a very popular guy.
They used to go crazy for him back in the day.
But just imagine, like now, if you're in it, you're in it. But he's not as like the new generation of people. They're not getting that. Yeah. And the further we go in generations, it's just gonna keep getting lost and lost and lost. Because our generation, I was into Shakespeare because I like theater. But a lot of people in our generation is not into Shakespeare.
They don't even know who the fuck that nigga is.
They don't even know really who he is or what he does. Okay, name me 2 plays. Or they'll be like Romeo and Juliet. Oh, that's that nigga Shakespeare? It's like one of those type of things. So it's kind of just like, it's nothing that we can do. It's just gonna keep getting lost. So if that's the case, like I don't know why you keep pressing this, doing these antics in an attempt to get known forever.
Most of that stuff, like it was like forced on us. To,
that's true.
Yeah,
that is
like
true.
Shakespeare and all that.
I don't even think they teach it in schools. But I just think that's just I think that's wild. And even on the topic of like, just to kind of pivot of just people just saying reckless shit. Like, what do y'all think about the whole like Stephen A. Smith, LeBron James stuff? Like, do y'all even know like do y'all kind of know the context?
I mean, apparently he said something about Bronny, but I don't even know exactly what Stephen A. said about him to make Bron blow up like that.
I think it has something to do with like I think what everybody's been saying about Bronny, like not gonna be. Well, I don't even think it was really about basketball. I think it was something about like on a personal.
Well, it had to be it had to be something personal for Bron to like blow up like that because he don't really be paying attention to the media like that. Yeah, at least I don't think so.
And I just think it's just so funny how this man Stephen A. Smith is trying to play it so cool with. Man, if he would have put his hands on me, I would have knocked him.
I'm like, bro, that nigga is 200-something pounds. 6'8", 6'9".
Yeah, nah.
Like, what? Buck 80?
If that.
Yeah.
But that's just how, I feel like this is how all niggas are for especially like on a platform, bro. Yeah. You can't like just be like, I mean, some niggas will be like, hey, Bron's right there. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, he was like intimidating. Some niggas will admit that.
Some people not gonna.
But niggas are gonna be like, bro, I ain't no bitch. Like they gonna try to prove their masculinities for like certain things. So I feel like that's all this is for real. Because it's like realistically, bro, we know this nigga Stephen A. not going toe for toe with LeBron, bro. Like, come on now, this nigga been in the league for what? 20.
Even if LeBron wasn't in the NBA, LeBron could whip his ass. He was a junior in high school.
He gave his ass
for real, bro. Like
what are we talking about?
So I just feel like that's just a nigga just not trying to show, he weak.
Soft.
Yeah.
I also think announcers need to really be more cautious of the things that they're saying and just keep it on a sports level. I do feel like Stephen A. Smith has the tendency to talk. At least I've been watching this man all my life. I do feel like sometimes he really doesn't keep things
on a basketball level,
on a sport level.
Yeah.
Like he always starts attacking people's character or like something that got nothing to do with the game. Is just like what are we talking about here? Like the stuff he said about Colin Kaepernick back in the day. It's like, if the nigga want to take a knee for a cause, let him take a knee for a cause. That's not stopping the man's, shouldn't have stopped anything. You as a black man should have had his back.
Yeah, not for real.
On a platform like First Take ESPN, unless you was concerned about, your ratings and your following and being more popular, then yeah, maybe. But if not, I think that needs to change in sports commentary. That's why I kind of like how athletes are starting to really take over.
And they had their own podcast. I like that shit too.
Podcasts, and even going on actual like ESPN or First Take. Like that's why I love Shannon Sharp. I wish he was still on Undisputed, but Skip Bayless is a hater of his own stuff. I'm surprised that Bron never pulled up on Skip Bayless.
Yeah, like that nigga, he can attack you.
Yeah, I mean, like, come on now.
But he keeping basketball though.
Yeah.
It's wild, they're bad takes, but he's still keeping it basketball.
Yeah. Hey, bro, it be killing me every time he'll post a picture with them Jordans on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, this man is crazy. Hey, what happened to that other dude? Hey, like, ever since them two broke up, it was Stephen A and somebody else. Then
Max Kellerman.
Yeah, what happened to him?
Oh yeah.
I don't know, but Max Kellerman's actually, he does more stuff with, I think he used to do stuff with HBO boxing because he's actually a boxing aficionado. That's his bread and butter was HBO boxing. He commentates. That's his thing. His brother was actually a boxer, and his brother got killed by somebody that it was another boxer. His brother got killed by a boxer. No, I don't think his brother was a boxer. I just think his brother was just associated with this one boxer, and the boxer killed his brother. It was like something crazy, something like that. You ever get a chance to look and read the story? It was actually it's actually kind of wild. He has a really interesting history. Well, I don't know what happened to Max Kellerman. I think he still does stuff with boxing though, like HBO or like Showtime. I think he was doing stuff with the Gervonta Davis Lamar Roach fight.
Oh yeah, it's like I'm so used to him saying on like whatchamacallit, First Take. Was it First Take? Yeah, it was First Take. Yeah, and they would be like, I mean, I understand they don't have like he off the show, and it's like, what's he doing now?
Yeah, he was good though. I thought he had good points.
Yeah, he had some takes. It's just
obviously the Iguodala take was kind of wild.
The Iguodala take was out like crazy.
State of the universe, the death beam pointed at us. I'll give me Iguodala. I wonder what kind of number he pulled up. Honestly, bro, statistically, Iguodala may have had on that team the most game-winning shots. Iguodala days in some game-winning shots back in the day, bro. That man is clutch.
What? Iguodala was nice. Like, Iguodala was always like people, I don't know why people act like he wasn't always nice. Like, he's always been nice.
Because let's be real. I think I can really remember a couple Steph game winners.
Only a couple? I mean...
Like, I'm thinking, and I'm probably sure people, like, a lot of game winners, like how when I think of Bron game winners, I know them shits. Or Kobe game winners, you know them shits. Yeah. But Steph game winners... It's kind of like he hits them and he makes clutch shots. I'm not saying he's not clutch. He does hit clutch shots, but I'm saying like in big moments, I don't really remember him making like really big shots all the time, like a lot of times. Maybe because his team's been winning shit.
I was just about to say that. Like,
so that's a flex.
I do remember him like hitting clutch shots. It's not a lot. It's not like on Bron and Kobe level, but it's like, do you even recall them being in like a lot of situations where it's like they had to be?
Yeah, that's why. So that's why I'm saying, I gotta take that back.
Well, I was about to say they did go 73 and 9.
I guess you don't need to make a whole lot of clutch shots. It was 73 and 9, but I guess he ain't hit enough shots because my boy would have hit that shit.
73 and 9.
Don't sing a song, bro.
LeBron. No, that shit is so funny. That's genius, bro.
Hey, bro, there's so many. Hey, that shit is just so funny. I was going to say how funny, like, how everybody just making songs about this shit is hilarious.
Like, it's be like whole track list. It was actually a reporter that asked Bron, like, do he know about the song? He said, yeah. Like, Bron, he said Bryce showed him one of them jumps. I was like,
bro, that man probably listening to them jokes. That shit was what he was like, bro, you buy everything. You dunk on everybody. I was like, bro, I love LeBron James too, but I don't think I remember that. But I probably would make a song about that nigga, bro.
I wouldn't say that you would make a song about him, but I say like on the day of his retirement, you probably would be the type.
I would call everybody up like, yo, let's just celebrate watch LeBron highlights or something, bro.
Like
that man
throw something on the grill.
Yeah. Bro, when that man retire, I'll be very sad. Yeah, that's our childhood. Yeah. That man's literally been playing basketball since like we was kids, like little niggas.
Yeah.
2003.
Yeah.
That's insane. We 25 years old, 25, 26, bro. We grown ass men paying bills, and here this nigga is hooping.
And it's
still, and not just hooping, but balling, like actually cooking people.
Right.
Catching lobs and shit.
Like, this man, LeBron, played niggas' fathers. Like,
yes, he played people's fathers. He playing people's sons. She probably playing niggas' grandfathers, low key. Niggas, you don't never know. I'm pretty sure he playing whole niggas' grandfathers. Like, that's insane, bro. That don't make no damn sense.
Cook 3 generations.
He cooking 3, bro. Imagine 3, all y'all at the Thanksgiving table, and all y'all 3 generations niggas got cooked by one man.
That's crazy.
That's embarrassing. Like, what do you do? What is it? What? I don't know.
Stop the bloodline.
Yeah, just like, you mean to tell I'll be at the table like, so you mean to tell me all 3 of y'all niggas playing them? It ain't none of y'all stuff though. They're like, nah, man, nigga just that good. Nigga keep getting better. Who's that nigga from Dragon Ball Z? Keep evolving, nigga Cell.
Oh yeah.
Nigga just like, damn, bro, just can't be stopped.
Yeah.
Nah, back to the Stephen A thing. That part when he mentioned, like, he was like saying how Bron wasn't at Kobe's funeral or whatever that joint was. He said that, and then he said what else he said? He said he was in that his D Wade's retirement thing. Like, he was bringing up, like,
well, wasn't that retirement thing? Wasn't that? Didn't they have a game that day?
I don't think it was a game, but somebody mentioned that was when Bronny had the little heart condition.
Why would it be?
So, like, I was just like, why would he? You know, he got checked on his son, and then the whole Kobe funeral thing, like, it was proven that Bron was there. So it was just like,
what are you
this
talking
nigga was, like, what are you talking about? This nigga was lying.
That's always been my thing where he'd be like, I got a source.
Yeah. Your source is ass.
Like, this source be literally feeding.
Yo, this source is
He be probably going back, running the source out. Like, what the fuck? He probably giving his source like 10 bands, trying to get his stuff. So it's just be like, yeah, this is it. And then get ghost on
Hey, bro, just trust me, bro. It happened, bro.
I was right there with bro at the In and Out during Kobe funeral, but that nigga wasn't in there, bro. Nigga like, you sure? Like, bro, I'm positive, bro. That nigga wasn't in there.
I've been full, bro.
Like, wow, and like, Stephen A, you dumb motherfucker. You ain't never take the time to do your own research.
Yeah, no, that shit is crazy.
We went on live TV and said that nonsense. I was like, it's crazy.
But that man making a bag though. I feel like he do it. Sometimes he be doing that shit on purpose. He make a lot of money bro. So I know he got to be saying some of that for ratings. But I think that's just what controversy sells, bro. I think that's what just ties every single subject that we talked about together is that being controversial and being out there, even if it's not for the right thing. I get that. I mean, it's sad because, like I'm saying, we can sit here and have a whole conversation about the political, social, economic state of the world, and everybody will look at us like, "What are these niggas talking about?" But if we was to literally do a thumbnail with me punching Jordan, or just have a fake fight and Rahmani breaking it up, I swear to God, we go viral. Yeah. Or if I said something outlandish about gay people or something crazy about black women, oh my God! Or I did a balloon pop challenge. Or I just started fighting niggas like Aaron the plumber, I'd be the most successful man on the planet.
Literally.
Everybody say it, take, go.
No, literally. Say something crazy, get you canceled, and then make that the video, and now we good to go.
You like, matter of fact, fuck that. I'm gonna leak our party chats.
Oh my God. No, I'll be in jail. But yeah, that's just crazy, bro, how controversy and is being just, I don't even say ignorant, but just literally saying or promoting just the wrong stuff can really make you so damn popular. Yeah. Like, I'm scared to even say this because I don't want the nigga pulling up at my house, but Aaron the plumber really got so popular just for fighting people for no reason. You see him slap the security guard? Yeah. Oh yeah. But did you see him slap the security guard, and the security guard came back with the show? Like, boy, that slap put some sense into my head. I said, bro, you 6'5", 300 pounds, talking about a 5'7", he's strong nigga, but a 5'7" nigga slapped some sense into you and made you change your life, and you damn near in your 30s? Shut up. That's crazy, man. Be a man. Don't you ever in your life, even if he did do that, don't you ever in your life admit it to him?
I would have had to slap him again.
Yeah. On live, like, bro, people do this like in front of a camera too. It's like, bro, you gotta be kidding me. Like,
anything for clout. For anything for clout.
Where's your pride, son?
Where is your pride? No, man. But I think, what you think? That's a wrap.
That's a wrap, bro.
I think it's a wrap.
Close it out, Monty.
All right, y'all. This is episode 22, right? 22. I think it's 22. Episode 22.
Are you sure it's 22?
Yeah, I believe so. I checked before we started.
So glad you asked.
I was wondering.
Okay. Okay.
This is episode 22 of the Not For Sale podcast, brought to you by Free.
Free?
And as always, we appreciate everybody who watch, who comment, subscribe. I pray that you all continue to do so and share with your friends, family, everybody that y'all care about. As always, follow us at our creative, the free free Instagram channel. It'll be right here.
Created by Free.
And then follow us on our personal accounts as well. It'll be right here as well. And as always, peace and love.
Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Love this man.